In this video, we will discuss about payback period. The payback period measures the amount of time required to break even or recover the initial investment, that is, cash outflow in a project. The payback period is usually expressed in years and months. It shows after what time interval total cash inflows generated by a project equals the initial cash outflow for that project. The payback method is often used as a first screening method. It is a simple and helpful method for evaluating the feasibility of undertaking a potential project. Organizations may set a target payback period to recover their initial investment from a project. For example, if a company wants its project to recover the initial investment within 5 years and a new proposed project's payback period is 3 years and 6 months, then that project will be accepted. In this video, we explain an example to understand the payback period concept. Apple Development Limited is considering investing in a project which will require an initial investment of $100,000. The company accepts those projects which have less than 4 years payback period. The expected cash flows from the project are: in the first year, the cash inflow is $30,000. In the second year, this amount increased slightly to $32,000. By the third year, there is a significant rise, with cash inflow reaching $40,000. The upward trend continues in the fourth year, with cash inflow amounting to $41,000. Finally, in the fifth year, the cash inflow is $38,000. With this information, we need to find the payback period for the project. In order to calculate the payback period of this project, we will create a table with year-wise cash inflow generated by the project. We will also create a column of cumulative cash flow. Cumulative cash flow calculation is straightforward. At the beginning, that is, in year 0, our cash flow is negative $100,000 because it is an outflow or initial investment by the company. Naturally, in year 0, cumulative cash flow is also negative $100,000. At the end of year 1, our cash inflow is $30,000. We need to add $30,000 with negative $100,000, which will give us a cumulative cash flow of negative $70,000 at the end of year 1. In this way, we will calculate the cumulative cash flows for the remaining years. Payback occurs when the cumulative cash inflows stop being negative and start to become positive. In our example, positive cumulative cash flow indicates the timeline when the project has recovered its initial investment, the outflow of $100,000. The exact break-even will happen after year 2, but before the end of year 3. That is, the payback for this project will happen sometime during year 3. To get the exact period, we will use the payback period formula. Payback period is equal to y years plus b divided by sum of b and e, then multiplied by 12 months, where y is the number of fully completed years before payback. For our example, y is 2 because this is the year immediately before payback. B is the cumulative cash flow at the beginning of the payback year, ignoring the negative value. In our example, the beginning of the payback year is year 2. The cumulative cash flow in year 2 is $38,000. E is the cumulative cash flow at the end of the payback year. In our example, end of payback period is year 3. The cumulative cash flow at the end of year 3 is $2,000. We can now calculate the payback period for the project. Payback period is equal to 2 years plus $38,000 divided by sum of $38,000 and $2,000, then multiplied by 12 months. So, the payback period for the project is 2 years 11 months. Since the company's policy is to select projects with less than 4 years payback period, this project will be accepted.